So, this podcast, so we started a podcast, haven't looked it up, probably
gotta be like...
when I lived in that old flat, so like...
Yeah.
It's like 6-7 years ago.
Yeah, 6-7 years ago.
We started a podcast before podcasting become...
A real thing. Like, we were inspired by... I say inspired, but you just actually put me onto podcasts, and this was even longer ago, because it was the how... my dad wrote a porno.
My dad wrote a porno. Iconic. Yeah.
Which was, I've personally, and I still say, I think it was like the gateway drug into podcasting.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It's beautiful. I still listen to it now.
Yeah.
It's still my background noise. So we started that like 6 years ago. We did 3 episodes.
Yeah.
I did an episode on my own with 2 other YouTubers.
Yeah.
Like, talking to them.
YouTuber.
Flato
was YouTuber.
Not so much anymore, but I was back in the day. So let's introduce ourselves to the people.
Mm-hmm.
So our podcast is called Listen Up, Buckeau. And that is because Buck, Flato. Yes.
That, you know... Keep it easy.
Keep it easy. Keep it breezy.
Keep it breezy. You know, it's a bit like, you know, it's just like Buckeau is giving very Madonna, very Cher.
Is it now?
Very, I'm trying to think of who else got one.
Seal.
Zendaya.
Oh, okay.
Seal.
Kiss for a rose.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, I will happily take Seal any day.
Oh,
any
absolutely.
day.
I thought we could tell the people who we are because my name's Caroline. Everyone calls me Kaz or Kazzy. I work for Glitter Beam. I work for the radio station that we're at right at the moment. This has nothing to do with Glitter Beam because the stuff we're going to talk about might not be very
super gay.
Super gay. And this is what I was going to say. I'm bisexual. So if I say stuff that's like gay or like slurs, I'm allowed.
just
I'm part of the LGBTQ plus, you know. I'm not saying like bad, you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, but like there might be
terminology
terminology
why
that is
are they
like
saying that, and I'm like, because I'm part of it and I'm allowed. That's why.
Exactly, it's cultural terminology.
Yeah.
Essentially,
so I wanted to put that out there before we start properly.
Yeah.
That that's me. I work here. This is my best friend. We've decided to do it.
Yep.
What else can I say about myself?
Cats.
If I say anything about men, it's because I hate them. Anything about dads.
I mean, let's just get down to brass tacks. Anything about men.
If I say anything about dads, I've got daddy issues. You know, there's loads of shit like that we're gonna do. But yeah, introduce yourself to the crowd.
My name is Jess, but I'm known as Buck. My last name is Buckley. I get called Buck or formation of Buck by like majority of people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the Buck part of Buckeau. Bit about me. Oh, I did YouTube for probably about 5 minutes. I did a few. I used to be, this is a weird bit of backstory. I used to be big in the anime space on TikTok. And I still have a TikTok account that I do not use apart from looking at baking videos and dog videos that has 30,000 people following it.
People that you fancy in K-pop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. Oh Jesus Christ. So that's all I use it for. But I did a YouTube for a bit. Again, it was like anime stuff, and then I have this issue where if I do something very specific for too long, I get sick of it, and now I just don't watch anime. And I used to love anime, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah. It's like you put all your all into it and then like bored.
It became like a task. So it felt like every time I watched anime, I had to make a video about it.
Yeah.
Or I had to do something about it. And then I was like, it became like
that's
work.
what YouTube became a bit like a task. But I loved it. But like if I got a new bit of makeup, I thought I have to do a review on this.
Yeah.
I can't just open it up and go, oh cool, I'm going to use it.
Yeah.
I have to wait until I've got time to open it.
It's like constantly like in that sort of culture of you have to make everything's content.
Everything's content.
And I suck at social media. Like I haven't posted on Instagram in over a year. Like I don't have Facebook. I don't really have Instagram. I have Instagram.
You're not on it a lot.
I'm not on social media.
I generally am, but my job is social media, so I kind of have to be on it.
Yeah, exactly.
And obviously to promote myself for a radio station and all that stuff, I have to be on social media, and it does kill me because I remember I come off Instagram for like. I don't know, 6 months, and I felt light as a feather because I wasn't comparing my life to other people's fucking lives.
Exactly. I since coming like, you know what it was? I was going on like Instagram, and it was just bringing me down, and it's not because I was like, I don't know, like jealous of other people, this, that, or the other. It was just like, I felt like there was just a weird culture on there that I just, you know what, she's super like teasing me, and it just too much.
And then people are mean. People are fucking mean in comments on anywhere.
Here's the thing, it wouldn't be on like, say, a post I've done, but I would see a mean comment on someone else and it would throw me off. I just wouldn't want to be there.
It is really jarring to be on social media, especially when you didn't grow out of it. Like, because obviously social media came really late. Like, our social media was like fucking MySpace and everything.
I was going to say, Bebo.
Bebo, mate.
Bebo? Making a
So, like,
website on Bebo?
I mean, I'm glad that I had social media as an adult and I could handle it. Like, obviously, I'm really happy about the ban for under 16s to be on social media because it fucking rots your brain, mate. It rots your brain.
Honestly, there's
suffer.
definitely things I think because it was not police when it started coming up when we were kids, and I remember my house we had a computer under the stairs, like
on.
an actual like a huge computer. We had the computer under the stairs, and so I would go on that. Mum would just because I used to play like the Barbie games and stuff on there, right? Those games, if you know those Barbie games, where you had to dress up the dog. Iconic.
I was a Sims girl, mate.
I remember falling into because you'd get like spam adverts and I remember falling into like an area that I probably shouldn't have been in, which was really sexual and that, and I was like.
Yeah, you do find yourself on those sides of life. Like, I never went on any weird websites when I was a kid, but like I definitely had boys way older than me talking to me on like MSN.
Yeah,
didn't know who the fuck they were.
Not a clue.
I literally remember one of them was called Ryan. He lived in Manchester. I must have been 14 and I still remember his fucking name. So it must have been some sort of trauma. Maybe I've suppressed the trauma, but I still remember who he is.
So it's enough.
Name. It was enough for me to remember.
You can't remember the conversation, what happened in that moment, but you remember the individual says enough. Right?
Yeah, that was crazy. Like people I didn't even know like added me on MSN, and I was like, oh my god, a boy.
Yeah, how? Here's the thing. How did they find me?
Fuck knows. Because my username was like XX Kazi.
I was about to say mine was like raw Bucky, X, the big X, the little X. Like mine was a ridiculous name.
Yeah, they found you. They
always found me.
So yeah, we went into a tangent then of Instagram, but yeah, we are. We're not really on social media. This is going to go on social media. This is the first one.
I'll try and be more active now. Like if you want to, find me.
We're going to make a TikTok and I'm going to put it on YouTube as well. We're going to have a little podcast
channel.
Channels, yeah. And I was kind of like, this is going to be a funny little tangent we go on, but I was thinking of the name because obviously Listen Up Buckeau we've had for a long time. Like Listen Up Buckeau, that kind of
like
50s,
that old.
Yeah. But I remember I told someone that I lost my virginity to Clockwork Orange, and they said that's a fucking great podcast name. So it's this / AKA I lost my virginity to Clockwork.
I was going to say, and then from the other perspective was I lost my virginity and ate toast.
Is that what you did?
Yeah. Afterwards, I remember it happening.
Little snack.
Let me tell you something. Uneventful, bigged up for absolutely nothing.
And I know exactly who it was as well.
Yeah, go.
If you're listening, uneventful, mate.
Uneventful. Sorry, geez. Listen,
geez, uneventful.
Look, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and what it is was
nothing.
Is it in yet? So, not my virginity as well. But yeah, I remember distinctively afterwards. I had this really bad thing when I was younger, where I was like, if I had sex with somebody, I hated them. I didn't want them to talk to me. I didn't want any of it.
That's a pre-nut thing, apparently. Apparently some boys do that.
Yeah.
Like, don't come near me.
Oh, yeah. And I was like, I want some toast. And I went downstairs in his family's house and I took their damn bread out and made some toast.
I feel like that is against him because I've never really felt that way. I didn't like them. Like, if I liked them, I'd be like, oh, yeah, let's cuddle and shit. If I didn't like them, I'm like, can you get the fuck out of my house?
I had that when I first started having sexual activities, especially losing my virginity to, he was my boyfriend at the time. And after that, I remember distinctively up until I think maybe a few years later, I just got annoyed with anyone who had a sexual activity with. I was like, don't talk to me. Don't talk. And I would leave.
It sounds like it traumatized you in some way that you just didn't want to be around any man
around the men afterwards.
You wanted the gratification, but not the socialization afterwards, which is understandable.
I think so. Yeah. I was just It's really hard because here's the thing as well. I was quite young. I would say quite young, but I was 17, right? So
that's normal.
That's normal.
Yeah.
It is.
I was 16. So.
Average in UK, but I feel like I didn't have perspective really on relationships really or sex or apart from what you see on telly and that, right? So I think I might have just been navigating it a bit weird. Yeah, but I remember you distinctively because I asked you. I was like, "What's it like to lose your virginity?"
I was like, "Painful."
It's quite painful. And then I remember it's like I don't know if I called you right afterwards or the next day.
I think I was the first phone call.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely called you first. And I was like, "So we had sex."
That happened.
We had sex. Boom, boom.
Uneventful.
Uneventful.
And I said, how was it? You're like, it's all right. I was like, okay, well, it's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah. I will say this.
All I need to know
he put Love Actually on.
It's better than Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, Love Actually, one of my favourite films.
It's much better than Clockwork Orange is about
The Clockwork Orange is a mad movie.
A lot of beating up, and there's also the R word. I'm not going to say. There's a lot of that. But the thing is, I will give myself credit. I'd never seen it. It was just put on. It wasn't like we're going to put this on to fuck. You know what I mean? It was just put
on,
and then we had sex because obviously that happened. But I didn't know what it was about. So once we'd finished and I looked up, I was like, "What the fuck is this film, man? A great film, classic film.
It's a brilliant film. It's honestly, but it's
not to have sex to.
No,
unless
ma'am.
you're a freak.
No, ma'am. It's like putting on Green Mile. Green Mile on it.
I'm tired. So.
They mute it and then just let's get it on. Just starts playing.
Green Mile in the background. Yeah,
no.
The bit where he kills the mouse. Very upsetting.
Very upsetting. I said my partner, he is sorry, I'll go back to me quickly because I forgot to say.
I'll go back to me.
I'll go fuck him. So I clarify, I'm queer, which means the reason I call myself queer, here's the thing, right? Because technically I would be under pansexual. Mm-hmm. However, it's not really personalities that I care about. No. I'm like I said, I'm very vain. Yeah. I'm much more a visual human being.
Yeah, that is queer.
Yeah.
Like, pansexual is personality. It's queer.
I honestly couldn't give, I don't care about gender in the slightest. But what I do think is if you're hot,
we're fucking.
I'm down.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's on site.
That is
you know
queer.
what I mean?
Yeah, that's queer.
That's why I call it queer, because it's not really like anything other than like, if I think you're hot, I'll go for it.
Yeah, I'm kind of like that because I say I'm bisexual, but it's just so much easier to say it. But
that's
I am
why.
the same. Like, I don't care about gender either, really, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I do have preferences. There's things.
Oh, yeah, of course there's going to be things like preferences out there. But like, you know, give me a short, like I say I've got short blonde hair because I want to be one of these women, but like a woman in a power suit with like a short blonde haircut.
Florence Pugh. Florence Pugh.
Oh my God, Florence Pugh.
You're describing Florence Pugh.
Oh God, that woman.
She's so hot.
I was trying to explain to my partner that Florence Pugh is like the Ryan Reynolds for women. I was like,
fit.
honestly,
so fit.
Turning up to Cannes without septum piercing. I said, Miss Ma'am. I said, Miss Ma'am.
Yeah, Florence Pugh is really fucking hot.
Yeah.
I feel like we've made a tangent into hot celebrities.
Yeah,
now.
so I'll go back to, so again, language, I'll probably have mannerisms. And I always like to say that I was raised by gay people. When I was younger, I've always had gay friends, and my introduction into like socialization and like clubbing and that, I went to Heaven in London.
Big up Heaven.
Heaven every week. From like,
you went
for
there a lot.
2 years, I went to Heaven, like where the bouncers knew me by name, where I was like known in, like they knew me in there, and me and my friend, we would always go every weekend. And I met loads of beautiful human beings in Heaven. To be fair, like there were some things that were like, oh, but then there's
like every club though.
Yeah, it's a big, I was sexually assaulted again in Heaven once, which is crazy because it's Heaven. So I was raised by gay people, so that's why I've kind of got some mannerisms. Like I said, in a different life, I probably would have been a mother.
Absolutely.
Of a house. In a different life, I would have been a mother.
And me and Jess also kind of adopt like trending stuff. So we say cunt and pussy and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Like at the end of the day, like I'm not on social media, but I'm not a bloody hermit.
Yeah,
like
cunt.
I might be a bit behind on things.
No, it's
like
okay.
that.
I'll enlighten you on stuff if I need to.
Yeah, so that's why I'd say some of the mannerisms and that. But
the thing is, I'm hoping this podcast gets to a point where people know that what we're like. But this is why we need an introduction. We need people to know
I just don't want
doing.
anyone to misunderstand. Like, sorry, not sponsored. Obviously not.
No, not sponsored by anyone.
Imagine Costa out of a Mocha Italia signature taste. But
you never know,
so she got the dry throat. She's got a cotton mouth from McGee. Oh, I should probably say I'm chronically ill.
Big up chronically ill people.
Chronically ill, disabled, blah 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 blah. I've got I've got Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is I'm built different.
Is that all it means?
Yeah, I'm built different. Yeah,
I'm here for that.
So I have ups and downs and stuff. So you know,
we're gonna try and do this every Monday. We're gonna get a couple podcasts done before the show happens, my radio show. Just so we can have a backup in case you can't do it.
In case, because I go to the hospital a lot, I get sick a lot, and I'm trying to get things sorted. Like, you know I look absolutely sickening. But she's actually sick.
She's sick and sickening.
Sick, yeah, she's sicky. She's got poorly.
She's got the little sickies.
She's a little sicky, so yeah.
We're going to do like this one's just an introduction, but like the other podcast were I mean, the thing is, me and Jess, we just kind of wing it, don't we, together?
Yeah,
this is the thing. We bounce off each other really well, and I'm thinking I'm going to make a bag of subjects where I reach in and pull a subject out. Yeah. But I'm going to add in particular stories that we've gone through.
Yeah, that we know.
There's stuff people need to know.
Yeah, honestly. And the thing is, looking back on something like particularly older stories from the perspective of where we are now in our life, really interesting. Yeah. Because like the opinion I would have had like obviously like 10 years ago It's not the opinion I have now.
No, absolutely
not to be, never be walked over by anybody ever again.
Yeah, we've grown a lot. We've known each other for you were 17. How old are you? 13 years. We've known each other
13 years, girl.
It's a long time.
Unlucky for some.
Not unlucky for me.
No.
I love you more than anything.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Soulmate. Soulmate. So yeah, that's gonna be us. We did a little introduction one. We're carrying on talking. We've got ages on this podcast, but yeah, I just thought I'd show who we are.
Yeah.
First, and then we can kind of delve in.
Other things, probably not other things, but like I have. Flatto's always said that she thinks I've got Tourette's. I just think I'm weird. I
wouldn't say you got bad Tourette's.
No,
I feel like sometimes
I do think I probably have some.
I always just say you have no filter.
No, I'm like I'm not here to blame the tism, but like there's definitely something. I sometimes like completely go off. It's ADHD probably more so.
Yeah.
Is a off tangent or like I'll say something or da 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 da. I just think it gives me sparkle.
It does give you a sparkle.
It just makes.
I wouldn't have stuck around with you for 30 years.
Exactly.
It annoyed me.
But I have said things like I would just sometimes.
You have said some things.
Never bad. No, never not bad, but never like not like I don't know. I'm never like I don't like slip out any like slurs or anything like that. But like maybe a comment that's a bit.
I was one time we went to Spoons and there was this kid. There was this kid behind the bar. There was this kid serving. Like he must be like 18, obviously, because he was serving. He was really young. And then you literally went to him. You look like someone that touched me up at church. And you've never been to church?
I've never been to church. Girl, look at me. Look at me. Does it look like Jesus is fucking lighting the way?
I sank behind the bar because I didn't know what to do. I was also laughing, but I was like really embarrassed.
And the thing is, I would tell you something right now, people. Sober. That was the first drink of the night.
So sober. And it's just like you didn't even think.
I didn't think about it. I just said it. So I guess
he went, oh.
So maybe there perhaps there's like a slight, little.
Yeah, you do stuff like that.
But I'm a lot better. I think as I've gotten older and become more of a crab.
You are better. You used to be real bad. We used to have this thing called Jezebels, which was too loud.
Oh, yeah.
Jezebels?
I learned that the reason I have that is because it turns out I'm like, so I've got dyspraxia, and people think dyspraxia is just like throwing and catching, but it's actually a lot more. It's about like proportion. So my brain can't register how loud I'm being. Mm-hmm. So that's why I was always speaking so loudly, because in my head I'm not talking that loud.
No, maybe you're deaf.
People have always said that. Are you partially deaf? I was like, probably.
Yeah, probably from something. Probably. You can go to heaven every fucking weekend when you were younger.
Standing right next to those big in R&B upstairs. Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. And the thing is as well, it was just such confidence in when I said, you know what? I don't even remember half of these things I say.
No, but I think that's the point, isn't it? Because it is like it is unfiltered, so why the fuck would you remember it? You haven't thought about it, so it's not going to go into your memory bank, is it?
Oh God, no.
It's just going to fall.
Maybe
out
the spank bank.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
But no, yeah, we used to. Oh God, I don't know if you presumably people around our age will probably watch this. So you used to we have a stomping ground, right? Somewhere we used to go. So that's Spoons. I wouldn't go near it with a 10-inch pole now.
Yeah, did you hear why we're not going to go near it anymore?
No, what happened?
Because it got a 1-star food rating. 1. They had mould and vermin in the kitchen.
No, not vermin.
And then I ate in there a week before they got their 1-star spoon rating. Luckily I didn't get ill, but fuck me.
And now she has rickets.
And now scurvy.
Scurvy. That's what I was looking for. Not rickets. Rickets is like walking like a lamb, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, I would never go back there again anyway.
Oh my God, I had no idea. You know, it checks out because I worked there as well. It checks out.
Shithole, mate. It's a shithole.
Absolute shithole.
But we went there. That was our stomping ground. So Thursdays were a thing. This thing is about that. Clubbing's not a thing anymore. People don't go out anymore.
No, they don't.
They like pubs. They like live music venues.
No one could afford to do a Thursdays because it was technically student night, right? But it was anyone. And drinks were £2. For a mixer and a spirit.
And £2 to get into the club as well.
And £2 to get into the club. £2 for a spirit and mixer, and there was beers that were £2, and also like a nice VK.
And then we'd get paid
WKD.
weekly, so we'd stand at the ATM till midnight on the Friday.
And here's the one: the ATM near the club was a post office ATM, which meant you could take a £5 out.
Yeah,
so that was £2 for entry, and then £2 for one drink, because you knew for the rest of the night we weren't buying our own drinks.
No, we weren't, but it was fucking phenomenal. And then we'd go there. And it was so packed in Spoons, you couldn't find a seat.
No.
Because you wouldn't want to, because you'd be saying hello to everyone. You knew everyone. You knew everyone.
Work in the room was crazy. Literally like a wedding.
And I'd go in there late to see everyone in there. I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, but at what time are we getting there? Not early.
Not early. Yeah.
No, I'd rather stand, because I remember me and JJ used to be absolute cretins. We'd get those bottles of private bin wine.
The private, like £3.
The £3 bottle of rosé.
Dirty, bro.
And they were like, we would get one each and just put a straw in it. Put a straw in a bottle of wine. Why was my mother letting me out the house? Disgusting.
She didn't know.
Literally, if I had seen From like, if I had come, I regret nothing, by the way. But
I'm just going to point out that.
I'm just gonna regret nothing. But if I had seen myself through a looking glass and seen myself like that, I'd be like, woman, please, someone take this. Someone
with
please.
a straw in a
At least a
bottle of
glass with a
wine.
little bit of ice.
To be fair, we
woman.
would get a big pint of lemonade and make spritzers out of it.
Oh, yeah.
You can't have just the private bin was fucking rank. So
It was. Oh my god, it was the worst.
It was disgusting.
It was the worst. We should have got.
It tastes like someone drank wine and spat it back into a bottle, and then you've drinking it. That's what it tastes like.
Oh my.
Tangy.
Yeah. It was so tangy.
So tangy.
It was like drinking tomato soup sometimes. What are we doing?
Cream of tomato.
Cream of tomato.
Not even Heinz, mate. The fucking little
It was
one.
awful, genuinely. And I don't know what, because we were so cheap as well.
No,
Oh
it
my
was so
lord.
cheap, yeah,
We
it was
should have
so
sprung for at least like one of the pictures with like that.
Well, this Rhino Coke was $1.99. Remember that?
Yeah, I used to get this one on Coke.
Yeah. It was fucking cheap,
it wasn't
man.
in so Spoons had a few drinks that were £2. Oh.
Spitting.
Hello. Had a few drinks that were £2, but Disaronno and Coke was one. So I used to always get a Disaronno Diet Coke if I wasn't doing the wine, or Hooch.
Oh my god, Hooch.
Hooch.
They still sell it.
Do they still sell Hooch?
A little bit of background on me. I work on a Spoons on a Saturday night because I love doing loads of work. Apparently, I'm fucking hard working.
Grafter. everybody.
Grafter. Yeah, they still do Hooch. It's like £2.50. Is
this
yeah.
£2.50?
Yeah, it's quite cheap.
Girl,
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
have to get myself a Hooch when I can drink fizzy drinks again.
Yeah, we
I loved Hooch. You know what else was a great drink that they killed, that died? I don't know what happened to it, but we're going way back, like before, like I was a kid.
Go on.
Reefs.
Reefs, yeah. I remember Reefs.
It was like it was orange juice and like some sort of liquor. It was
like
so
Bacardi
good.
Breezer.
And my mum used to get a reef, like an orange reef, and a WKD blue, mix them together in a glass, and she would call it Kermit's Swamp.
Kermit's Swamp.
Kermit's Swamp.
Iconic.
And-
Kermit's Swamp.
Yeah,
She's a
and she
fucking
used to
icon.
drink that.
Great. I'm here for that.
Yeah.
I bet that tasted great.
Here's
to
a
be
great
fair.
question though. What age were you when your family first gave you booze?
I was about to come to this story. My mum probably wasn't a very responsible parent when we were younger. I'm not going to bash my mum. I love
No,
her to bits.
but, you know.
But it happened, and I was... So my dad used to have the little stubby beers, you know, the little fucking French
Oh,
beers.
oh my god, the
Yeah,
little
I'd have a couple of sips of those.
French exports.
They're little sips.
Yeah.
Did nothing to me. One New Year's Eve, my mum bought Archers, the weakest liquor.
I was going
going.
to say.
Schnapps,
A
peach
schnapsy?
schnapps. Smirnoff Ice for my sister, because my sister was older. I must have been 12.
Yeah.
11, 12, I'd say, maybe 13. And she made me an Archers and lemonade. Obviously, free pouring it, so it's probably about a triple.
Yeah.
I was
going to say, knowing Nina as well, I know Nina was different back at, like, obviously when you were a kid, but like,
Yeah.
knowing Nina, I don't think she's not out here measuring. She's
No.
eyeballing that to the gods.
Yes, I was fucked. And I didn't know what the fuck... I was
You
I'd
didn't know
never
what
been
to
drunk.
do.
I didn't know what I was feeling. I thought I was just dying. I thought there was something
Yeah.
wrong with me. I laid down, Archers and lemonade. Archers and lemonade. I laid down, the room span.
She laid down and she went, I'm going to die
I'm going
here.
to die. This is my death. I didn't even
gonna
get to go to secondary school.
with one Archers and lemonade. This is the end of me.
The room span. I threw up. I felt fucking awful.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what's wrong with me. And obviously my mum didn't go, well, you're drunk. She didn't want to probably admit it. So she's like, oh, are you okay? And I was like, I don't feel good. So that was the first time I've ever been drunk is on Archer's Lemonade.
Oh,
and
wow.
to this day, I still like Archer's Lemonade, but to this day, when I drink it, it reminds me of
It
that
reminds
time.
you of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes you back.
It does take me
I would
back.
say, I haven't got like a distinctive story, but I'm pretty sure like my first experience of drinks was like a baby sham.
A baby sham?
Baby sham, like at Christmas and stuff. Because my mum
Very
had
nice.
so 2000s those little glasses with the deer on, right? And
You can
so
still find that. I've seen them in charity shops.
I
a few times.
love.
You can still
I've
find
said to
them.
my mum I really want to get her some because
If I
it
find
reminds
some,
me so
I'll
much.
buy it for you if I find it.
Because there's a lot of stuff from like my childhood and like my earlier years that were kind of gotten rid of. Long story, but like we don't have a lot of that sort of old stuff that we
Yeah,
had.
yeah, of course.
So now I'm trying to kind of rebuild some stuff of it. And the baby sham, I remember having baby shams, and my mum used to like a drink called Snowballs.
Avocado lemonade.
Yeah, Snowballs.
My
And
mum
so,
loves them on Christmas. I
yeah,
like them too, to be
at
fair.
Christmas.
Yeah.
So I remember I was never allowed. I think I can't tell you what age. I can't tell you what
Try.
age. Baby sham.
Give me
I
an
must
age.
have been like baby sham. Must have been like
Not baby, right?
no. I was in my
Toddler.
new house. So I say new house. That house was
house.
like nearly 30 years old.
Yeah.
It would have been probably. I'm gonna say probably about 12 as well.
Right, okay.
Okay, but I remember drinking, and I remember being drunk. When I was 16, I think was the proper time because that's when I
Yeah.
started going out.
16 was
Because
mine.
I was going out. Don't arrest me, officer. But I was going out at 16 with my sister's ID.
Yeah, you were. And I do you know what, I was too scared to do it. It's so weird because I didn't think I do look like my sister, but I didn't think I'd get away with it. And I was this is obviously before I met you when I was 16, I used to go to the town park and drink with my friends.
Girl,
When I
Frosty
tell
Jacks on the
you-
bandstand.
When I tell you how many of
R.I.P.
us there were, I cannot, because obviously we were a big group of fucking skaters and greebos.
Yeah,
and
it was
fucking
the
grungy-
Greebos,
the
like,
Greebos,
the
mate.
scene kids.
And obviously I was with Trav back in the day. There was about 50 of us, and we'd just overtake the whole bandstand.
Yeah, no.
Up down to Padley, and we'd be fucking spinning with little Glenn's bottles of vodka or Lambrini, or we'd mix Glenn's of Fanta. I mixed Glenn's of Fanta, and I threw up pasta all over my ex's trousers. He fucking deserved it. He deserved it.
He deserved it.
But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, we used to do that, and there was fucking so many of us.
Oh no,
It was
I
to
know.
the point where
'cause
you couldn't say hello
I
to
think I did
everyone.
it once or twice, right? Not with your group,
No,
but we
no.
had done the whole like drinking in the park thing. But I remember distinctively. I don't know if it was with JJ. I probably was because I was always with bloody JJ. Walking past, I might have even walked past you back in the day.
Well, maybe. It's
But like
you're
at the
younger than
bandstand,
me,
I remember
so-
seeing. But I saw you lot travel like a pack. To be fair,
Yeah, we
like
were.
the Greebos were all over town,
Yeah, we
right?
were,
They were-
yeah.
I always used to think because I loved Avril
Travel like
Lavigne.
a pack.
Yeah, I loved Avril Lavigne, but I was never that kid.
We could have actually crossed paths and not
We
even,
probably,
like, realised
yeah.
that we were going to be best friends.
Yeah, we had no idea.
No.
You know, when me and JJ were walking around with a baguette and butter, just eating that raw dogging it. We used to, me and JJ, okay, just to
Yeah, but
clarify.
that's fucking iconic and
we-
yummy. So,
yeah, we used to, when we were hungry up the town, we would go into Asda. Say up the town, there's like an Asda supermarket. We're in Asda, we bought a French baguette and a packet of butter, literally just like butter, and we would rip the bread and just
Yeah,
the
scoop it
butter
up. Yeah,
and
yeah.
eat it raw.
Yeah.
We raw dogged it. It was
Yeah.
great.
I've watched
But
you
then
do it.
because if you were in Spain, hear me out. If you were in Spain on Olibobs, and you sat down at a table, they would just give you bread and aioli.
Yeah, or bread and olive oil and
Yeah. It's the
balsamic
same
vinegar.
thing.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I'm not judging you.
Don't judge me.
I'm not judging you. A baguette and butter is the fucking best thing ever.
It's
Also,
one of those things I said, if I was dying, like, I'm sorry to be morbid, but I think about it often, weird person. But
Existential
if I was
crisis.
dying, I said to King, get me a baguette and butter.
yeah.
If I want to eat that.
No, fair play.
I want
It's
to eat some baguette and
understandable,
butter,
yeah.
like a nice warm
It's one
one.
of your favourite things. I will quickly, we'll go back to like drinking stuff, but I just want to quickly stay on this subject and say that when Jess first came to my house, ever,
Oh my
so we met, she hired me at River Island, worst job I've ever fucking had, but I found her, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
And we become really close really quickly, and I invite her
Mm.
around. First time she ever come around, without even asking, she opened my cupboard, opened a tin of spaghetti hoops and started eating it. And I went, hungry?
Raw
And
dog
she was
in
like,
it.
yeah, can I have these? I went, well, you fucking...
Right.
Of course you can.
Go. They're in your gullets.
So
Go.
that was- and I just looked at her and I thought, that's the one.
Yeah, that's the
the
one?
one right there for
I
me.
don't know. I wasn't. Look, at the end of the day, I felt confident in the fact that this household had the tins I needed. They had the tins I required
Did,
when I was
I
drunk.
think they were Heinz as well. one of
They
them.
were. Yeah, I was like, for Chris Flateau.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Heinz. Yeah, I
They're
just
probably
saw those.
reduced. To
You know how you know it's a good can?
ring.
Ring
ring.
pull.
If I have to get a can of
Oh,
out,
my Lord.
I'm livid about it.
You know what though? Some things for like being disabled and having joint issues is great because now I have an electric
Can
opener that I just. And it like opens cans for me. Love that. Love her. She's
we also
great.
used to we'd go out on a night out and come home and we'd fucking cook 24 Yorkshire puddings.
Oh, Yorkshire puddings and gravy up.
And raw
Look,
dog
here's
it.
the thing. I do not. Like, I even then when it was bare cheap, I refused to pay for like, what was it, like $2.50 for a cheesy chips.
Cheesy chips or like $3.50 for the kebab.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm going home. You're going to eat an entire, what was it, bakewell tart?
I'm not gonna...
Was it a bakewell tart?
I would-
A cheesecake? I have no idea.
Hold on, let's go. Let's play on that before we go back. So we used to, Asda used to be open 24/7.
Yeah, Asda's
in our
24/7.
old town. I used to go in there because I really fancied Ian and I wanted to go see him. If you're listening, Meridian, you're super hot. So I went in there to go see him and to see fucking
Vince.
Vince.
Oh, greengrocer
so
Vincent.
hot. Such a cock.
He was the first time I realised that like that trend of hot males.
Mm-hmm.
The entitlement because they like just clarify. Vince, he I don't know if he is anymore, but he was hot, right? But he wasn't. We're not talking like. I'm trying to think of who's super hot. Like reggae Jean hot. He's not like, you know.
He was really nice.
He was
to
hot
me.
for Harlow.
He was nice to me and he was nice to people, but he led me on.
He led you
and
on.
led other people on.
That's
and
the
I was
thing.
like, you're actually a bit of a dick. So
He was like not even. He was like kind of I suppose the fuckboy energy.
because he was covered in tattoos. Like, and
Yeah,
that for me,
he
I
was
like,
hot for Harlow. Let's just put it that
was
way.
hot for Harlow, yeah.
He was hot for Harlow. He was not hot for Essex. You know. So, we
used to go in there.
We used to go in there, chat him up, and my ex, the one who had the uneventful virginity lossing,
worked in there too.
he worked in the
Yeah.
frozen aisle. I'm just thinking about how fucking mental it is that we were just bouncing around in different sections in Asda.
I was drunk and I went, I fancy a bakewell tart. And I didn't buy fucking little
Mr. Kipling
ones. I bought a fucking pan of like bakewell tart and I ate it like a sandwich.
Yeah.
I clicked it out of that fucking tin.
Yeah. I remember the
gob.
same day because I bought, so you got that and then I went to the like picnic section and I bought, they used to sell this like bumper pack of like sausage rolls, cocktail sausages and savoury eggs and I bought the whole pack and I destroyed it.
Destroyed it, mate.
Destroyed it, easy.
That
on the walk back to yours.
We're not paying for a kebab, we're going to Asda, we're going to flirt with the boys and we're going to buy some food.
We're going to buy some food and then I'm going to walk my fat ass back to Flat
We walked everywhere because no one drove and if we're drinking anyway, so like
no
we weren't paying for a cab.
Oh, call a taxi, Lord no. The only time I ever got a taxi was when JJ's brother Jamie, love him. He would get me a taxi sometimes because there was like if something had gone on because
I didn't live too far from where we went out, whereas you lived quite far from
yeah.
me.
If JJ couldn't,
like
if we were walking back to mine, JJ used to always walk me to my house and then you'd go out his way. But sometimes obviously JJ wasn't available. And if there was beef going on, Jamie would like sort me out. So love him.
But most of the time you just stayed at mine.
Oh, I stayed. Like, if you were there, where am I going?
Where are you going?
Going back to yours. Gonna get in that. She had a big ass comfy bed.
I did have a big ass comfy bed.
Big ass comfy bed.
Yeah,
I was getting in
nice.
that. Although we haven't slept together in a very long time.
Shame.
Real
Damn
shame. Coming soon. Coming soon.
On this podcast. Tune in.
You know what? Next week when we're in our pajamas.
In our pajamas.
But yeah,
no.
no.
That kind of sleeping. Sorry. I thought you meant something else.
Oh, nonny.
Nonny.
I'm not like Flato sleeps like she's dead. Right? Flato sleeps like death, which is brilliant, right?
Yeah, no, I do.
She sleeps like death.
I do, yeah.
But I have a tendency in my sleep to like, maybe I'm cold. I just like slowly like etch my way into her universe.
If I give her a centimetre, she's taking a fucking mile. And I wake up and she's on me. And I'm like, fuck off, man.
Yeah, she hated it.
I don't like anyone touching me in bed. Like, just don't. Unless it's my cats, I don't want to touch anyone. And
no.
I love her, but I'm like, can you get your skin off
it's
me?
the same. I get it. Because I'm like a contradiction. Because I don't really want to touch anybody. But I'm like, getting a dog, getting Bobo changed my life. Because now I just touch Bobo. Yeah. But the thing what we learned was, I learned that I need something to hold. That was my issue. I was looking for something to grab onto. So I always, before I got my dog, as a grown-ass woman, I slept with a cuddly toy. I had to have something to hold.
I still do. I call it my squish. It's an old Squishmallow. It's a bubble tea one, the one you bought
Yeah.
me. It feels like cottage cheese inside because it's so fucking old.
Love that.
But I use it because I don't like, my shoulder falls onto the mattress and I hate it. So I use it to stop myself from like falling forward. So it looks like I'm cuddling a cuddly toy. It's literally just there for support, not emotional. Physical support.
Whereas mine is definitely emotional. Attachment issues.
She's got this turtle and I always pretend to choke it when I go
around his name is Little One.
She hates it. I'm like,
I've had that turtle for a very, very long time. His name's Little One and I got it from Sea Life in London. It's a little turtle and it's got a baby turtle on the back. So actually the name of I'm giving you lore right now. The name of the turtle, Little One, is actually the little turtle on the top.
What's the big turtle called?
Big turtle ain't got a name.
Ain't got a name. Mr. Chokinson.
Chokinson, yeah.
I'm always like,
but yeah. Even the thing is as well, it wasn't even necessarily like I need to cuddle it all the time. I just had to hold something.
Yeah.
Like I'd sleep with it just in my hand.
And then it'd be my fucking leg on my
yeah,
shoulder,
I just needed something to grab on. So
cut me. Get off me, bro.
Not grabbing.
Just grab me.
Grab you.
Just grabbing me.
So yeah, I think I guess I've moved on from that a little bit. But yeah, so I don't really me and my partner, we're great. We love each other very much. And we understand the bed is bed. So he's there. He sleeps like this as well. A big up arm situation.
Why?
He sleeps like that. And sometimes, so he had to learn how to sleep differently. He has elbowed me in the face more times than I care to mention.
Yeah,
so
when I was with my ex, I used to touch it.
Yeah,
I'd see it coming. I'm like, oh.
Literally. I think for some reason, it's like his inner brain has stopped doing it because now that Bo, we have a little Frenchie Boston cross Bo that we rescued, and she sleeps in between us two right at the top. Like she's like sometimes she puts her head on our pillows like it's that. Oh, sorry.
No, that's right.
Sometimes she puts her head on our pillows like it's that deep. So now he's learned not to do it because I said to him, if you hit that kid,
if you elbow that child,
if you elbow my child, you're out of here.
No more arms.
You're out of
Cut
in
off.
it. Bye bye.
Amputated. Try cooking now.
I was going to say.
Try doing your work
I
now.
was about to say, try editing a video now, big boy.
Go on, amputated. Sorry, bye.
So
Yeah, no,
he's
I
been
get-
good with
yeah.
that. Like, there's a lot of things that have changed, like behavior. Like, I think your psyche, what's it called?
Psyche.
Your psyche just sort of goes, oh, I have a child now. We
You
must.
do. It is a maternal thing. If I know
Because
crumbs
you're
on the bed,
cats.
I'm like, oh, crumbs on the bed. Like,
Yeah.
I won't move.
Things that I like, yeah, I can sleep like oh, hello. I can sleep like a log now.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to disturb baby.
No.
Especially if it's hot, because we have a cool mat for her on the bed as well.
Yeah.
I don't want to disturb her cool mat.
No.
Because she'll be hotties.
She's hot. She's the hottest.
Yeah, it's
she's
hotty
got-
baby.
big
Not
hot.
doing that. She's got. So I always say you can tell I gave birth to her because we've both got our top teeth are really nice, and then I've got graveyard
That's
teeth,
what- yeah, I like to call it graveyard teeth, cemetery teeth.
cemetery teeth, and
Yeah.
she's got it too.
She has.
She's got
Her teeth are
overbite.
so wonky.
She's got horse mouth like me, and she's got.
You don't have a horse mouth.
I know it's not that bad. I've got overbite, and then I've got the wonky teeth underneath. She's got the exact same bite, and I said, "That's my child."
The graveyard teeth are my favourite thing. Oh, also, she's looking at you, but one eye's in France and one eye's in Japan.
Yeah.
So she's not looking at you
No,
at all.
the thing is-
she's keeping an eye and making sure there's no wars going on. Because that's what
Girl.
all she's doing.
She has this ability to change her like head.
Yeah.
I think it's positioning of her ears and it moves her eyes a bit.
Yeah.
So she's like alert like this, and then she can do this where she brings them really low, and she looks like Yoda.
She does look like
She looks like Yoda.
She's really cute.
When she wakes up from her sleep, she's like, oh,
She's a baby.
little baby. Girl, she can be 14 and she's still a baby. But yeah, I'll bring the baby in one day.
Yeah, no, bring her in. That'd be good.
I'm a dog person. This is how you like the matchup things. I'm a dog person. She's a cat person. But any animal is good. Like I grew up with cats.
yeah.
You love doggos.
love
You'd love to get a
doggos.
doggo one day.
One
but,
day, yeah.
But her
I don't
cats
plan
are the
to have one
priority.
until I'm like retired because I plan to be busy forever.
Yeah.
So I don't plan to.
See,
have
the
a
thing
dog
is with me,
just
I was like, I've always wanted a dog. I grew up with dogs. I love dogs. I think they just bring such joy. And when I was first sort of going through all of the sickness sort of stuff, when it was really actually like speeding up and really hit me badly, and I wasn't medicated or anything, and we were doing tests, I was so depressed. Like I have depression anyways, right? I have that good old. I've got that good old chronic depression.
She's
Like,
got
no, what's
everything.
clinical depression? That's what it is.
Chronic
Chronic depression.
depression.
Clinical depression, where it's like it will come and go like for the rest of my life, basically. And I was diagnosed with that as a kid, like trauma lifestyle. But I was really, really bad. And then it kind of gave it, and I couldn't work properly. I couldn't work really at all because I actually got fired from Jet 2 because they couldn't accommodate a disabled
Darling,
worker.
hold my hand.
They didn't want to hold my hand. They let me fall to the ground. They kicked me off the plane.
Bitches.
No parachute.
Fuck you, Jet 2
Um,
holidays.
But yeah, so that happened, and then so I was just really lost for a long time. And my partner was great and love him, and I had my friends, and you were all so good with me and everything. But it just felt like I don't know. And I don't want to say I had a child to make my life better again, but it just happened. We weren't even getting a dog. We were looking after her, and she just never left.
Yeah.
We
I said
rescued
that
her.
to you. She rescued her and I said, that's your dog now. And he was like, oh, I don't know. I was like, no, that's your dog. I was like,
And
"I
she
see
never
it."
left.
And she
And
never left,
honestly, it's
The best.
The best.
She's a sweet little baby
She's a
angel.
sweet baby.
She is.
She's a nightmare.
I'd say the same for my
I
cat.
call her a
He's still a dick.
terrorist because she's a
Why?
terrorist.
What do you mean?
She's a terrorist,
Why?
causing havoc for no reason.
Oh, she...
Causing havoc for no reason. Attacking, barking at pipes.
She does it.
She comes over and she like kicks my chair. I'm like, stop being a terrorist.
She is a little menace, mate. I love
Yeah.
her. She's
She comes over, kicks my chair, runs away, grabs her cortijon, and then
Grabs her what?
a cortijon. You know, like a mini pickle.
Goose shot. No.
No,
It's a goose-
cortijon. Go into your local Lidl's, okay? They will have a jar of
I'm crying the way you said
miniature
cortijon.
gherkins called cortijons.
Cortijons.
Yeah, and so my mum bought her from. My mum loves buying stuff for the baby. Jesus, give her a human child, no chance. But literally with the baby, so she bought her this it's like a rope toy, but in the middle is like a plushy
Pickle.
Pickle.
Cortijon.
Could put pickle because it's little. It's a cortijon.
Cortijon. I've learnt something new.
Yeah, so I'll be
Never
like,
knew what a cortijon
oh,
is.
you get your
I
cortijon.
just said mini pickle.
Mini pickle, and sometimes
If I ever have sex with another man who's got a small dick, I'm calling it a cortijon.
cortijon. I'll be like, oh, I didn't
Lovely.
realise.
I've
I
got
didn't realise we were having charcuterie. Because you often find little cortichons on the charcuterie board. You know who I think are icons though? Let me say, you know who are icons? The women who, I say women because it is definitely women. The women who be doing these charcuterie board businesses where they will make up like a board for you in your house of like meats and like bread. Girl, they are hopping their
If I had the
arse.
money, every day.
Every
Are
day.
you fucking joking?
Because they are
My
making
table would have
coin.
just charcuterie on
The
it.
ladies
whole
doing
time.
that are making coin.
Yeah.
Absolute coin. Like the
And you
price
get,
for
like,
it.
the fucking the rare cheeses and the rare meats from things
Yeah.
and all that kind of shit and like.
And they
bougie
dress it out with like
grapes.
grapes and stuff. So they
Yeah.
buy the expensive meats and the cheeses, right? That's where it's at. Like that's what makes tips. But then the other produce on there, like the crackers and the veggies,
Cut,
and
like, apples
that
and
is going to
stuff.
be so bargain basement Aldi stuff, which is fine because I think it's nice. But that's where they're making their money.
Mm-hmm.
It's so genius. I'm trying to get keen into cheeses a bit more as well at the moment.
Why is it not into cheeses?
Because I think it's also partially my fault because I'm a big cheddar girl.
Yeah,
Like
we all are.
a mature cheddar, extra mature cheddar. There's
Mature
nothing like
cheddar.
it. Absolutely nothing like. It's so decadent, crumbling, yum 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 yum. And so I was like, oh, I want to try some new cheeses, like some Roquefort, Manchego, stuff like that. And when I said to Kian, I was like, what cheeses do you like?
Let me guess. Baby Bell.
Oh,
Did he say Baby Bell?
he did not say baby
Did
bell.
he say
But,
cheese string?
oh my god, I doubt his parents gave him cheese string. Too fun.
Too fun.
I'm joking.
You have the plastic slices and you'll like it.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
what cheese did he say when you said what cheese did
He said he wanted to try Gruyere.
Gruyere. Yeah.
Gruyere, which is the Switzerland cheese. It's, you know, you've probably seen videos, people, of when they scrape the
Yeah.
cheese onto potatoes. That's
yeah.
Gruyere. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
going to try
nice.
that. Apparently, that's really good if you want to make like a homemade
I like
homemade
a
mac and
little- I like a
cheese
little
as well.
Gouda. good for you.
I've taken two. There was a lady on TikTok. I'm on TikTok who was she was a lady. She was baking a whole sweet potato in an air fryer and then just shoving like a stick of basically Gouda into the sweet potato and just eating it for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
I tried it. Groundbreaking. Groundbreaking. I love sweet potato
Changed my
anyways.
life.
Changed my life. And I also learned I like to look for like authentic recipes. I learned there's a recipe by a creator who's called, she basically does soul food, like really good, like black traditional soul food in America. And I learned from her how to properly bake a sweet potato. You slice it in half, you put it on the tray, it caramelizes. Love, honestly. A Google will do you the world of good sometimes, people. The world of
Just
good.
look up how to eat cheese well. And
Yeah,
then you'll
and
find some other things.
Yeah.
Online. I just eat it. Just gnaw into it.
I
Like
know,
a
my
fucking
Bobo
dog.
again, she always gets a little bit of cheese. So whenever
Yeah,
I'm
cheese
grating
touch.
cheese, I get it. Because cheese is fun for dogs.
You gotta give a dog a
Honestly,
bit of
because obviously, as well, you're not aware, but I'm very anal about what I feed that dog because I refuse for her to be overweight and unhealthy.
cheese.
So,
Oh, yeah, you're too fucking right.
and then I gave my mum once these breakfast. So she has like these little bags of Lily's kitchen of like breakfast biscuits and nighttime biscuits. So she gets one biscuit in the morning and over nighttime. My mum thought the breakfast biscuits was her breakfast, and she filled a bowl up with breakfast biscuits. Miss Ma'am,
She had a great day.
she had a flying off the walls. I was like, what's Lily putting in this kitchen?
I think we should wrap this one up.
Yeah. So I think that was a good intro into
That was. We just
who we
fucking went on a, there was no subject there.
Here's the
And I
thing,
love that.
like, I think the beauty of like podcasts like this, with when it's just two friends, just, you know, there will be times when there is like a proper subject and that, but like the sort of beauty of it is everything is a tangent. We've lived lives. I don't know. This is the thing. Everybody's lived a life. I refuse to believe that like everyone's had a completely boring life. Everyone's got a story to tell. Everyone's got something. But we have had a very eventful years of our lives,
yeah.
like whether that be a childhood, adolescence, or an
Oh
adult.
yeah, I thought you meant together.
Right.
No, we've both gone through some shit and then found
Yeah,
each other.
and
we've
come through the other side,
yeah.
right? And I'm not.
Together.
And here's the
Together.
other thing: I'm not going to sit here and pretend that any advice I give or anything that we've said is the way you should behave or live your life. But you know, we've been through things, and if we give advice and you like it, rock with it.
And also, we're just here just to fucking make you guys laugh. And
Yeah,
just
innit?
listen
At
to
the
our
end of
shit.
the day, if life is too miserable these days, guys.
Yeah.
Life is miserable. The country is miserable. My God. My God.
God.
My God.
Life
if you
is
could
short,
if you could put on
life
a
is long.
podcast for an hour or video on YouTube for an hour or whatever, and you chuckle and you lightens your day, then that's all we.
That's what we
That's
want.
it.
Yeah, we want to be background noise that you laugh at every
Exactly.
now and then. 'Cause that's
Go
how
make your cup of tea.
Yeah.
Put us on the background. Get your life.
Get your laugh. Before we go, I wanted to try a little thing that we do like each episode.
Okay.
Where I start a note and you harmonise with me. We're gonna do that because
Okay.
we're musical theatre girls.
I was
and
going to say, I did musical theatre circa, we're going to say like 10 years
and
ago.
I've never done it, but I just love it and I can sing. So.
Yeah, no, here's the thing. Girl, I was a theatre kid for years and I was choral at best. And she could actually sing, so, you know.
So you ready?
Yeah, go. Where's the key? Find the key.
Where's the key?
Go again, once more. We'll get it one day, you know.
One day, this is the first try.
Okay,
Maybe
I
one
get
day.
a monkey life on this one.
Ready?
Kinda.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, look.
We'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.